Taiwan has finally reopened its borders after almost 1,000 days of travel restrictions. Starting Thursday, travelers to Taiwan no longer have to quarantine upon arrival. After touchdown at the airport, they can take public transport to their destinations.
Travelers are still required to monitor their health for 7 days after arrival and take a rapid test once every 2 days. For the rest, going to work and attending class is permitted, even dining in at restaurants with a group.
Taiwan is once again open to tourism. Just before restrictions were lifted at midnight, staff at Taoyuan International Airport took down the COVID setups at the arrival halls. It was a celebratory atmosphere, as it's been almost 1,000 tough days fighting COVID. CECC head Victor Wang was at the airport inspecting the final arrangements. On social media, he said he was emotional that this moment of lifting border restrictions had finally come after 939 days.
The arrangements for passenger flow are all ready. There are some details we can look further into.
The Taoyuan Airport MRT is once again a travel option for arrivals. The removal of quarantines means customs procedures have mostly returned to what they used to be before COVID. Travelers with no COVID symptoms can take public transport and regular taxis. The airport has reopened viewing platforms, restaurants and food courts, and duty-free shops. Taoyuan International Airport expects over 12,000 arrivals on October 13th, as well as over 6,700 departures. That's a total of 270 flights entering and leaving Taiwan.
Back in Los Angeles, things didn't feel as tense. Many people don't wear face masks in public spaces. I think Taiwanese people are more rule-abiding.
The CECC reminds arrivals that they must still monitor their health for 7 days after touchdown. Passengers must take a rapid test on the day of arrival or if they develop COVID symptoms. They must also take a rapid test once every 2 days to go out. There are no restrictions on working, attending classes, and eating at restaurants alone or with groups. However, during the first 7 days after arrival, travelers may not accompany or visit patients at hospitals unless permission is granted by the hospital. They should also avoid being in proximity to high-risk groups.
According to our recent data on COVID-19, the disease is 5 to 10 times more deadly and severe than the seasonal flu. It's still quite a severe disease. Older adults should keep their guard up.
Experts say the CECC may disband once the mortality and severity of COVID-19 lowers to levels similar to the seasonal flu. That, however, may take a few more months depending on how the pandemic progresses.